started out talking about the 80s
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
So we go through life and we meet a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
And we see a lot of faces, and there's people that just come and go in and out of our lives like that, and some people stay in our lives. But most of the time, most of the people we see every day, we see the whole world come and go. We never see them again. So,
that's true, unfortunately.
So one of the Bon Jovi songs, I think my favorite is "Wanted Dead or Alive."
Okay.
And
Right.
you know, I think he talks about when he's being on tour and seeing all these faces and all these people that just will come and go out of his life during a world tour. You know, you're going all over the world. So that song, songwriters write about what they know, but it's indicative of life, because we go through life and we see people and faces, and they just come and go in and out of our lives every single day. What do I think it's pretty interesting about, as we go through our whole lives, all the people we have met.
Okay.
Whether it's at a convenient mart, getting gas, going to the supermarket, right, going out shopping, and we're interacting with these people.
Okay.
But we'll probably never really interact with them again.
Yeah.
Yep. That was a once in a lifetime opportunity to see somebody, and then they're out of your life. Yeah.
Good that we have
And you never
exchanges
know.
from now.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, for me lately, I the kindness of strangers, of I would call them human touches, like little gifts, little kisses. For my situation, when my son was killed. I mean, obviously we talked about that was 6 months ago, so it's very fresh.
Wow.
And I, for some reason, would always be at like the grocery store or something, and I'd start to cry because I missed Connor, because we were buds, and sure enough, there would be like another mom or someone, and it's so weird. I had this happen about maybe 7 times, and I would say something to them, like this one lady, we were shopping, and I go, "Oh, it looks like you're exhausted." She said, "Yeah, I'm cooking dinner with my son." And I said, "Oh," I said, "Do you have other children?" And it's always that pause, like now I know what that pause is. And she goes, "Yes, I have 2 sons, but my one son died 5 years ago." And then she started crying, and then I'm crying. I don't even know. This was like, I think, at Walmart back in Erie when we were shopping. And I was just hugging her, and the pure love from this stranger that I didn't even know. And my niece was like, "Aunt Karen, did you know her?" I said, "No." But isn't that nice to know that we can, if we're kind to each other, and have like, I mean, to me, that was an amazing moment. I needed it, she needed it. And so we're not, as much as we think we're so different than each other, that human connection, we're not that different. We all want to be happy. We all want to be healthy. We want to be successful. We want our loved ones to be with us. And so those are very human, basic needs. And sometimes in our busyness, right, on our phones, not connecting with people, you see whole families sitting at a dinner table and they're like this. Well, that wasn't my family. And actually, I was very strict about that when my boys would have all their, because I was the house that all the kids came to. I would say, no cell phones, dinner table, we're connecting. And that's part of the yoga I was telling you about. Like if you're in the moment, right?
Yeah.
So Connor, there was never a time that I didn't say, "Hey, look me in the eyes and tell me you love me," because you never know what tomorrow will bring. Now, of course, that's dramatic. And I got made fun of for doing that, right? Like, But now I'm like, wow, no, I was practicing that yoga through this whole time, so there's not regret, just that I miss him. But there are these like human, really beautiful moments from complete strangers if we're open. But the problem is, like, when's the last time you looked at someone and said, "Hey, hi, how you doing?" Hello.
Yeah.
We forgot how to do that. We're so like, oh my God, we have to get here. We're so busy with ourselves, trying to get that we don't do that. And now we're missing out.
Yeah, you're right.
Who knows who you might meet in that grocery line? Might be like someone that you could work with or help you out, or you know, just say something at that right moment to go, to make you feel great.
Yeah. Universal traits is what I thought of when you were talking about
really? Okay.
the characteristics, the needs that everybody has. Right. We all have those basic needs and universal traits.
Yep.
Yeah. 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 You're right.
But we have to be aware, right? And we have to be out of our, have our head out of our ass, basically, and not be so me to even see what's in front of you. Because that's, there's things we're missing out on, right?
Yeah, I think life is ultimately the optimum life is to have a healthy balance between all those various elements. Yeah, you could also go overboard on meeting people and just saying hi to everybody and getting grossly engaged in conversation with everybody that you meet along the way. But then, what are you really accomplishing? In life, are you really fulfilling the purpose?
Right.
That God meant for you in your life. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Not to sound over religious here, but anyway, that's.
Well, then you're not living balanced, right? Then you're exhausting yourself, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think balance is everything. But being aware, right? Being happy in the moment, right, Simmons? On your journey while you're making all those TikTok videos and don't worry about the outcome, right? Because you're putting the effort. You know the old saying, let go, let God.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, well, there you go. That's why it was invented, so that you
I was thinking maybe I could teach you guys how to sing like Bon Jovi.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys want to try.
Yes, I would love to.
I was going to say, when you're speaking of TikTok, I was thinking about the news lately about how they're trying to shut down TikTok in the United States, right? And stuff.
Yeah, we're talking about that earlier.
Oh, yeah.
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 He's not going to let that happen, though.
Okay.
I'm going to protest at the Congress tomorrow. Just kidding. I'm just going to keep posting on TikTok.
So
I'm
teach
sure
us how.
So Simpson, why do I keep on calling him Simpson now? Simmons.
Yeah.
I think
He's
if
not
you could
that.
move your mic a little to the other side, because then I could hear you better, and then the whole world. No, over more.
Like here?
But on the other side of you, probably.
Like that?
No, that doesn't sound good either.
It's the same.
Yeah, I'm not a good audio guy. Why are you listening to me?
All right.
I wasn't hearing you, but if
All
you're
right,
going
how
to
do we
sing,
do this?
I want to make sure everybody
There's
can hear you.
okay. Let me how do I do this? There's two aspects. One is if you've done vocal warm up before, it's called a siren. It's pretty much you put both of your hands next to your lips. It's called lip trill. So you do. So you take that all the way to the top of your nose. You go.
Yeah, we used to.
Once you can do that.
And you do scales, right?
Yeah. So for the first step, there are 4 steps. So for the first step, you only need to get to 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the note. That's the first note of the chorus of "Living on a Prayer," right? So you can do that, and now you do it without the lip trill. You do. You keep the air in your nose.
So is this like we're trying to do a cappella?
No, you try to do Bon Jovi's voice.
Oh.
Bon Jovi has like a very raspy voice where he sings rock.
Yeah.
So
And fairly high voice too.
Yeah, he has a high voice too. So if you just go straight up to it, you're gonna hurt your voice. So you need to practice it if you want to sing like him. And some people wants to sing rock,
Gotcha.
so they would be like, oh, how do I do that?
Okay.
So that's the step one. Once you can reach, you can reach that level. You can, you can hit that note now. Now you do kind of what Sean does. His voice is very vibrant, right? So you do. That's step 2. Is you go. You make a little bubble on your voice. You go.
Kind of like Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, go do it. No, like lower and smaller air. You go.
Now we sound like we're in a horror film.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but you breathe out a little bit, and
maybe.
don't put too much pressure on it, otherwise you're gonna hurt your voice. All right. Once you can do that, you go to step 3, right? Okay. Step 3 is a little tricky. You need to mix 2 sound, your nose, and your bubble, right? So it goes like. So you notice that when you usually do, if you just do the siren, it's like, right? But when you mix this part, it's like, So you go that, you practice it a little bit, see if you can sing the lyrics. You go, so you can hit the note and then it's high pitch, right? But it's still missing something, right? So
Well,
then,
you're just working in your head voice.
It's missing
right?
John Bon Jovi.
yeah,
is what it's
No,
missing.
yeah. So now you gotta put some pressure on it. Now this is the part that's really hard for a lot of people because it could actually hurt your voice. And even when Bon Jovi sings it, it hurts his voice too. So now you gotta put a little pressure on your vocal cord, and it'll sound a little more like him. So let me try. Now I'm on the key. Now I gotta put the pressure on. So you notice the pressure and the difference. So that's how So that's how I break
So
it
are you
down.
a trained
Also-
vocalist?
I have a vocal coach, and he's like he used to train the people who go to The Voice. His name is Stevie Mackey. So I train with him.
But
And
these are great. Those are really great to get you in
yeah.
your head voice first, and then
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can power it out.
yeah. It's
But you know,
But
of course,
very
that
good.
Bon Jovi did not. I don't think he sang falsetto, though, did he?
No, he didn't.
he
did
I don't know how he
vocals.
learned, but he seems to be a natural. But like I'm sure he learned some way, you know.
A blend of both.
Yeah.
It's a nice range.
Yeah.
I've always been just a natural.
Yeah.
I can
Well,
just
I felt
naturally
that.
sing.
Yeah.
I felt.
I don't
it.
need any training.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready
Yeah.
for the road.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you are.
Yeah. Could I? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
to
Do you want to
work.
sing?
Yeah.
Not really, but you know,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
No, that was good though.
Yeah.
Those are very
yeah.
helpful
Yeah,
techniques.
it's a little passion of mine. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
Now that's what you feature on TikTok. I mean TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Do you sing on TikTok? Do you actually do your own vocals?
Yeah, I did it for a while. I did it a lot during COVID. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I? How about this? Because he was talking about it earlier. He said have one of your nephews
Yeah.
say, you know, Uncle Chris do something stupid or something, and then they take a video of me, and
Yeah.
then that's the good stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want me to take a video of you now so we can do a TikTok video now that
Well,
you can
we're
post?
filming it right now. I can just cut it later.
But do you want me to film something now? So let me, and I'll send it to you. I'll film it with my phone.
Sure.
I'll just send it to you. I'll
Okay.
text it to you, and then you're gonna post it. Do I get credit as the cinematographer
If it's good.
if it's good?
Because it's like I don't know. It's probably gonna be good, but like
It's probably
Yeah.
gonna be pretty good.
yeah.
Thanks for giving me all the confidence in the world.
Yeah.
here.
It's probably gonna be good. Yeah.
Okay, so TikTok with Simmons, take one.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Whatever you want.
Really? I don't know what to do. You gotta
Well,
give
we're
me
in
a prompt.
Beverly Hills. We're talking about life. We're talking about, we talked about Lost today. We talked about cryptocurrency. We talked about Bon Jovi. We talked about manscaping. We talked about typing. Go with that. Go with it.
I gotta think about it. I don't know actually. Yeah. You really caught me off guard.
Tick tick
Uh,
tock tock tick tick tock tock tick tick tock tock tick
All right.
tick tock tock tock.
How about we read the story then? That's why I was here today.
Ah,
Yeah.
I think that's why I was here too, actually.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
what story are you gonna read?
We were reading like I was here because we do we do the Beverly Hills 90210 and we
Okay.
do like
A scene from it?
yeah
or
we do different scenes
Yeah.
every week.
Oh
Yeah.
my
We
God.
write these scenes as we're
Yeah,
as
yeah.
we're going
Okay.
along.
Okay.
It's a very improvised kind of situation.
And who's your character?
My character's name is Bruce. He's a stunt double who wants to be a singer. Yeah, loosely based on me.
So what happened to my TikTok video?
Well, I couldn't think of any idea on the moment.
Yeah.
So is everything scripted then that you do?
Some of them, yeah. Some of them I have to do like a few takes, cause
I feel like I'm getting ripped off here though.
what do you mean?
Well, I thought I was going to be able to film a TikTok video, and now you're telling me I can't do it.
Well, you
can.
You will need to like test until you find the right thing to do. I mean,
So you weren't feeling it, is what you were saying. You just didn't feel the moment. There was nothing at that point.
if you want to film something spontaneous, it's got to be like really intense situation. It's like
Like you got to
you're-
jump off
but-
this
yeah,
building
yeah,
or something
yeah.
right
like
now.
you know how like people doing like skate video or like jumping off the bridge, or like
Kind of like
they're-
Jackass.
Yeah, or they're like extremely drunk. Yeah, that type of content. It's like, yeah.
So what you're saying is this wouldn't have been spontaneous because I was telling you to do something. So now you're thinking, well, now I got to do something. That's not spontaneous. That's not funny.
if
That's
it's
not
something,
entertaining.
if it's something you're used to do, like, I know a TikToker who she's been a singer for a very long time, and she sings really well naturally without warm up. So when her
Like me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when her kids ask her to sing, she sings extremely well, and people love it. So it was like a natural moment. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
So-
learning. I don't know anything about TikTok.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you're teaching me. By the way, our light went back on, so that's a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want to do more script today, Sean? Do you guys want to be a character?
I
in
would
our
love
story?
to be a character.
Right.
Yeah, and what time is it? Because I have to go by 2.
2:04.
Oh crap! I gotta go, guys.
Karen, you're
go.
leaving us?
I have to. Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure to have
Come
Karen
to Yoga
today.
NoHo Center, North Hollywood.
Yoga NoHo Center.
and
Yoga
get
NoHo.
your yoga on.
Yay.
Right? Far infrared,
But
hot,
you,
non-heated.
we didn't even get into talking really about Madonna. We talked about Alice Cooper
I
and not
know.
Madonna.
Uh-huh.
So you're gonna have to
know.
come back and tell us about
Yeah,
some things
and
about
we talked a
Madonna.
little bit about Bette Midler. But
Okay.
yeah, Madonna, that's another. There's a lot of stories when you end up being 60 years old. So you're going to have a lot of stories.
we want to hear them.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for
Yeah.
joining us. Thanks for sharing.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And
Your
now, you
stories.
know, this is great. I'm going to go and do those warm-ups.
Thank you.
And you're going to come take yoga.
Yeah.
And he's going to
What-
come
what's
and
the name?
cook
You can
naked
do a
in your
TikTok
kitchen.
video at my studio.
What is the name of the place that?
A Yoga NoHo Center.
Yoga NoHo
No
Center.
Host?
Yeah, a Yoga NoHo Center.
Yes.
Oh, Yoga No
Looking
Host Center
for-
on Lancashire.
Vineland.
Fine. Okay.
Do you
I'll be
do
looking for Karen. Yeah.
hot naked yoga?
You know, no, but I had one of my instructors actually
could-
do naked yoga, which I just seems kind of gross, but
You probably can do hot naked yoga at home.
yeah,
While George is, yeah, and then
that's going to be part of your duties when you meet that
Simmons could be in
you
the
know,
kitchen
cougar
cooking.
that wants you,
Yeah, naked.
right? If you want to be a kept,
Totally.
if you want to be a houseboy, you're going to have to
Yeah.
do naked yoga. So
Yeah,
I'll
we're
help
gonna
you get your posturing correct. So at least. You know what I mean? You can't be
Yes.
down dogging it and
Before
not.
Karen
Yeah,
leaves, I've
yeah.
been meaning to ask you, what's your favorite cereal?
I don't eat cereal.
No. Do you like Lucky Charms?
I like Lucky Charms, but I don't eat them anymore. It just
all
it's-
sugar.
I saw
yeah,
your
yeah.
Lucky Charms socks and I love
know.
them.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody's been
I love
talking
the
about
theme
it. Too.
songs.
I'm surprised you don't eat TikTok oatmeal or TikTok Pop Tarts, whatever. you know, so.
Yes, they are. Because they don't exist. But yeah, I would. Yeah, I don't know. I stopped. Yeah, I feel like it definitely the whole cereal thing definitely increases my appetite, but it's too much sugar. Yeah.
I'm
It's
surprised.
way too much sugar.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they haven't come out with a TikTok candy bar. Actually, I mean, that'd be a great name for a candy bar, don't you think?
There's a TikTok candy bar.
Do they?
Oh, Tic Tac. There's a Tic Tac candy.
Yeah, Tic Tac.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
TikTok. Yeah. TikTok.
All right, guys. Well, thank you,
Thanks, Karen.
All right. Is it Carrie or Karen?
Karen.
Ah. Karen.
Yes, I'm the original Karen. It didn't do well during the pandemic. but
Okay.
Everybody thought
You're very nice.
Well-
I
you're
had to
very,
live up to being a Karen.
Yeah.
Which was so annoying.
you're
Well,
very sweet.
I could.
I
You
actually
must
did
have
it well.
survived.
Thank you.
You must have survived well with the yoga during the pandemic. That's probably what helped you to get through the pandemic, right?
It killed my business.
Oh, did it kill it? Yeah. Well, it killed a lot of people's business.
We had some backdoor yoga though.
Ah.
I'd knock on that back door and I'd let you in to do yoga.
Well, hopefully it's
wow.
coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's
Good.
all good.
Good.
All right, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna
Have a
miss
good
your
night.
scene.
All right. Nice meeting you.
Okay.
Good night.
See you. Thank you. That
you.
was really fun.
Thank you. All right.
All right. So shall we delve into the 90211 thing?
Commercial break right now.
All
Commercial
right.
break?
Just read the commercial. With your voice.
Right here,
Yeah.
from the very top.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh, the whole thing. Intro option, option 2, option 3, option 4. All
You
of
can
it?
just read one of the options.
Just one of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one. Okay. Welcome back to the podcast, brought to you by Sharby, the high-class mistress of Shiba. Are you ready to dive into the world of multi-chain cryptocurrencies and receive USDC rewards just for holding? Look no further than Sharby, built on Arbitrum and Ethereum. Learn more at Sharby.com and join their thriving community today.
I'm down.
One more. Okay. This episode is proudly sponsored by Sharby, a community-owned multi-chain cryptocurrency providing holders with USDC rewards. With unique tokenomics and a powerful, engaged community, Sharby is taking the world of decentralized Web3 by storm. Visit Sharby.com to discover how you can join the movement.
I'm down, Sean, just because you said it. Not a financial advice again.
I'm not either. No, don't feel bad.
Oh yeah.
Do you own any crypto?
Yeah, I do.
Which one?
Oh gosh, all different kinds. Altcoins, Bitcoin. Yeah, I kind of wish I wish I'd.
Speaking of microphone, or talks the writing of the microphone. No, yeah. Talks the writing. You know, you see the writing? New word?
Yeah.
Like that.
Okay. Yeah, I kind of wish that I had gotten into crypto many more years ago when Bitcoin first came onto the scene. Because I keep hearing these stories about people that had invested 10 years ago in Bitcoin and now they're millionaires. Off of a $100 investment.
Why aren't we millionaires yet?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That sounds like something I say to myself every time I wake up in the morning.
What the fuck? What's wrong? The world. Why am I not? Why haven't the world made me a millionaire yet?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did anybody tell me about Bitcoin 10 years ago?
I
Right?
discovered this like 2 years ago too. I mean, I started paying attention to it because I knew of it.
Yeah.
But I never knew it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you can make money stupid and you can lose it as stupid.
That's true. It's a very volatile market. Yeah. Yeah. But the volatility is what makes it the opportunity to make a lot. But you're also risking a lot too, depending on how much you got in the market, of course. But I think it's here to stay. A lot of big corporations are adopting the use of it, and because the people are starting to lose confidence in the banking system, in traditional
The
banking.
bank's falling right now.
Uh-huh.
The banks are falling right now.
Yeah, I don't foresee that many major banks going down, but who knows? I think that it's a sign that, and that's what's helping to prop up the cryptocurrency market.
Is it possible crypto to go up 1000x?
I don't think Bitcoin is going to do that because Bitcoin has already seen its biggest moves. I
What
think.
about Sharby? Can you read option 2 on Sharby until Chris comes back, please? Let's see if Sharby goes up to $1 million.
You know what? The rest of the bank will bankrupt if they put all their money in crypto.
Right. Yeah, or gold.
They'll be like, we're done with cash. We're done with cash. Let's go all Bitcoin.
You still want me to read option 2?
Yes.
Bitcoin, yeah.
I read it before,
Yes. Oh, next option.
Huh?
Next option.
Oh,
What?
okay. Option 3.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Sharby, the high-class mistress of Shiba? As a meme community token 2.0, Sharby is the multi-chain cryptocurrency with USDC rewards that's sweeping the crypto world. Built on Arbitrum and Ethereum, Sharby is a community-driven project you won't want to miss. Head over to Sharby.com to learn more and join the revolution.
Da, da, da. I don't know why that music. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, there should be some background music
Ding,
for
ding, ding,
that.
ding, ding, ding. Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Thank you so much.
Oh, sure.
I bought $2,000 worth of Sharby last night.
Oh,
Check
did
it
you?
out. Let me see what. Do you think I made a good investment?
Are you privy to something we don't know yet, or what?
What's your
Oh,
tell
you
it?
mean like insider information?
Tell us
No,
your
absolutely
inside.
not.
I
Tell us
just
your
wonder
insider
why-
information.
if that was-
Tell us now.
if there was a reason why you bought so much Sharby. Yeah.
No, I just saw a guy. It was a guy on YouTube. He said buy Sharby, so I just did.
Just because somebody had YouTube set to do something?
Yeah.
Really?
This is not a financial advice.
Yeah. There's a caveat to all of this here somewhere.
Do you think it's bad, Simons?
I would do a little more research. Because what happens a lot of time is when someone online tells you to buy the cryptocurrency, usually they're dumping it.
Or pumping it before.
Yeah, they're either pumping it or dumping it. So if you buy it when they're pumping it, then you're good. But if you buy it when they're dumping it, then you're taking the fall. So you gotta be careful. Yeah.
You know what you just said, taking the fall, reminds me of a line from Maltese Falcon, where Humphrey Bogart says to the lady of distress at the end, he says, "You're taking the fall." That's great. If any of you haven't seen Maltese Falcon with Humphrey Bogart, oh, you're missing a great classic.
George, can we do script now?
All right.
All right.
Okay, we're getting towards the end of the show. You guys were amazing. This show is great, but I know we're tired, so we're gonna get to the end. When you guys feel like we ended, we just say the end and that's it.
No. All right.
Chris,
I'm
because
good with that.
We did filtered in two, like they were, but because they were just them, it was very hard to do Beverly Hills 90211 just with them. So we kind of mixed it up.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Filter.
I'm good. I'm good for that. Yes.
All right.
All right.
Shall we do a script, or because I don't know what other topic we can talk about.
This is actually you are Chris's guess. So,
Okay.
Chris.
So we're.
So are we gonna do? Do you want to do a scene? Would you do a
Yeah,
scene?
I would love to do
Sure.
a scene.
Let's-
I mean, okay.
It's
So
the first time scenes on filter. Usually.
Do you have a scene
we
in
can
mind?
write one. We can write one right now. So, so this is a story about a robot named Steve at the print shop with Geppetto, the creator of the robot, and this is a Shawnee Shysterman. He's a professional villain. And
I'm a
criminal mastermind.
criminal mastermind. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
why don't you introduce yourself, Shawnee Shysterman?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Shiny Scheisserman. Yes. The criminal mastermind that has his eyes set on Steve the robot to do his dirty work for him. Yes. You've seen all these smash 'em, grab 'em heists going on and throughout the LA with all the jewelry and stuff that these criminals are taking. Right?
I saw the news this morning.
Yeah. Well,
Sma-
believe it or
it's
not,
called Smash and Grab.
Smash and
believe it
grab.
or not, I got Steve in on that to do
Oh
some
my
of that
god,
for
I
me.
knew it. Damn, how dare you not cut me in?
I thought you were going to say, how
robots.
dare me not cut you in on some of the action there.
The script is being generated right now by ChatGPT.
Alright, so my name is Bruce. I'm a stunt double who wants to change career into a singer. And I've discovered Steve the robot. I discovered that he can time travel, so I would love to time travel with him back in time to film with Bruce Lee, or travel to other world to have adventures. So I think one thing we can do is maybe discover your character a little bit, and also do a scene together.
And what character am I?
Well, whatever you want.
Oh, we don't have a character yet.
Well, what character do you want to be?
Chris Martin.
So we have Steve the robot.
Yeah.
You are going to be Chris.
And what's your character's name?
My name is Bruce.
You're Bruce. You're a stunt person,
Yeah.
and you want to be a singer,
Yeah.
and you are.
Shiny Scheisterman.
Say it again.
Shiny Scheisterman.
Shoddy Shysterman.
Shawnee. Yeah. Shawnee.
Shawnee Shysterman.
Shawnee, how we love you,
And
how
who's
we love
playing
you.
Steve the robot? Or is he just?
One of us will play Steve.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's a robot. He's a robot who has the power of ChatGPT.
Steve gets played by whoever happens to show up here.
Okay. How about I could be Cal.
Okay.
My name's Cal, and I am a entertainment agent,
Okay.
and I want to represent you
Okay.
as a singer.
Okay.
You know who
I want to be your representation.
Okay.
You know who I was thinking of when you said Cal?
Who?
Cal Worthington. It's Cal Worthington here at Cal Worthington Ford. Come on down and see my dog Bozo.
All right.
Remember Cal Worthington?
I don't think so.
He's from the 60s.
Push,
Yeah,
pull, and drag in
70s,
your
80s.
used car, and we'll give you $500
Yeah,
towards your
he'd
next
have a
purchase.
tiger.
Totally.
He'd have a tiger, that he'd be on the leash, with showing all of his used cars.
Okay.
Down in Long Beach. Oh, he was a mainstay.
Is he like a Jordan Belfort kind of character?
Oh, he was around for a long time. He became a legend.
All right. So
I
we have
bet
2
George
pages.
even remembers Cal Worthington.
All
Don't you,
right.
George?
So Cal is a entertainment agent who wants to represent me. Okay, we're gonna do this next one. So
And what was your name again?
My name is Bruce.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah.
Kind
So
of like
bring
Bruce
me
Lee.
down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's multiple Bruce in America. Yeah.
Yes,
That's it. Yeah. So this is the first script generated. So you're Chris in this one, and then on the next script you're gonna be Cal, who's my entertainment agent. So
This page
this
has
is just
nothing.
give you a feel of how it goes, how our show goes, and then we can talk about it a little bit and then discover a little bit more how we can do it in the future. So
This page is very illegible.
yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We have 3 blank pages. I don't think we need the second page.
Okay.
So
I might keep mine to make notes on, actually. It's good.
yeah, you can make notes on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do the stage direction. Is Steve in this one? I don't think Steve is in. I don't think Steve in this one. So I'll do the stage direction.
This is the one we're doing here?
Yeah, fade in. Yeah. Okay, and then we'll Geppetto. Do you want to be Geppetto, Sean, or Chris? Do you want to be Geppetto?
But don't I come in as Chris and talk to Geppetto? So I'm going to do both of them at the same time?
It's up to you. You know, any of us can do Geppetto. Yeah, Sean, do you want to do it?
Yeah, I could do
You could
okay.
do Geppetto.
All right.
Yeah, so-
You'd be a good Geppetto, I think.
Okay.
I do.
All
All
right.
right, let's go. Fade in. Interior print shop day. Geppetto is working on his latest creation, Steve the Robot, when Shawnee, a professional villain and criminal mastermind, walks into the shop with Bruce. Shawnee?
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Can I help you? Oh, just a fan of your work. Actually, we're interested in that little robot over there. Steve? He's not for sale. Oh, I'm not interested in buying him. I'm interested in stealing him.
Suddenly, Chris bursts into the shop.
Geppetto! You have to help me. Shawnee and his goons are after me.
What's going on?
They want the chat GBT technology. They think I have it.
Well, isn't that interesting? Maybe we could make a deal. Sorry, gentlemen. I don't want any part of this.
As Shawnee and Bruce move towards Steve, Geppetto moves to protect him. Suddenly, Steve activates and stands up, surprising everyone. I'll play Steve. Warning, unauthorized access detected.
Looks like the little robot has some tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, we have Ben here. Fuck.
I'll play Ben.
Okay.
What's going on in here?
Ben, thank goodness. Can you help us?
What's happening?
Just a little disagreement, but I think we can settle it.
Yeah, we're willing to negotiate.
Negotiate what?
The chat beat GPT technology, of course. And in exchange, we'll let you live.
No, don't do it.
But before anyone can react, Steve uses his ChatGPT power to incapacitate Shawnee and his goons. Threat neutralized.
Ooh, Steve, how did you do that?
I have access to all knowledge and information in the universe. It was a simple matter of calculating the best course of action.
That's incredible. And to think I was just trying to steal him for myself.
Well, I think we all learned a valuable lesson today. And I have a feeling this isn't the last we'll see of Shawnee.
Fade out.
Fade out.
Fade out.
So let's break that story down.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me a little bit of, when I were going through the script, I just started thinking kind of like Die Hard.
Okay.
I don't know why, but in Die
I know
Hard,
what you mean. Yeah.
So did you see the movie Die Hard?
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, so
All of
like
them.
you
Oh,
have
yeah.
you have Hans Gruber and his gang that come in and raid the Christmas party at Nakatomi Plaza, and they have they have an agenda. They want to steal all this money and notes, and then you have the other bystanders. You have Bruce Willis's character, right, and then you have Mr. Tatagi and Bruce Willis's wife in that story. But when I was reading all this, that's kind of went through my mind. Die Hard. I don't know why. So, what were you thinking of?
Actually, wasn't really thinking of. Oh, I was thinking of Mystery Theater. What was it? What was it? Mystery Theater 3000 or something, where the guy and these little robot and something else was on the other side of him watching these movies. They're in the. It's that show that was on TV. It might still be on TV, where they're watching movies and then they're making remarks about certain things that are happening in the movie as it goes along. Either of you watch that? Mystery Science Theater 3000, I think it is.
I don't know if I've watched that.
Uh-huh.
I used to watch. I watched Masterpiece Theater.
Yeah, this is.
But you're talking about more science fiction.
Yeah, there's a guy that's sort of overseeing everything, and he presents the movie, and then he's got this little robot figure that's on the one side of him, and then he's got some other puppet or whatever on the other side of him, and they all make these comments about what's going on in the story as we're watching the movie. It's funny.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain.
All right. Enough boring chit chat.
George is probably saying.
All right. So I was
Wait,
thinking.
I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Stay near the microphone.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah, you're off the microphone again.
Really?
I can't hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about what you said about the entertainment agent, about the Bruce, about Cal, and then last podcast we were talking about how Shawnee, how the entrance of Shawnee, and we were at the banquet, and then before that we were talking about how Bruce went through a portal with Steve to go on an adventure in an extraterrestrial planet, and then on that planet they run into some aliens, seeing in completely different style in alien language. So I was thinking about maybe like when Bruce came back from that adventure with Steve, he could sing some really odd like tunes, and then when he sing the odd tune, Cal overheard it, and then he could be like, "Oh, I'm gonna represent you because I want to know how did you do that, right? Or whatever way you want to develop it. What do you think?"
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you want your story to go? Like, what is in your story? You're the
So
main.
in my story, I'm working with a label that's looking for something new, something different, something hip, man. And you know what? What were you just singing? What was that? I've never heard anything like that, and I think that's what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I learned it from Alien Planet, from Aliens. Yeah.
Well, like what you talking about? Like a show, or like we on that show, or what do you mean?
Yeah,
Alien
it's
Planet?
like
I don't think I've
I
ever
went
seen
on an
that.
adventure with the robot. He opened a portal to a different planet, and we went there. We listened to the concert, and then we came back, and I just sing what they sing.
So like I'm not getting it. Like you were on like an acid trip or what?
No, I was on a planet for real. I was on a different planet.
You came from a different planet?
No, I didn't. I'm from Earth, but I traveled to a different planet with the robot, and then I came back.
What's your name?
My name is Bruce.
Bruce, I don't care where you came from. That sound that you have is what I'm looking for.
Oh my God.
Would you be interested in signing with me?
Fuck yeah. Are you gonna make me $1 million?
No, I'm going to make you $10 million,
Yes,
$20
I
million, maybe even $30 million.
Fuck yeah.
Is that okay?
Yes.
Here, hold on a second. I think I have a copy with me right here. Hold on a second. Here, you know what? I'll just send you an Instagram contract. You just sign it, okay?
Okay.
No, you know what? Let's just do an airdrop. How about that?
Oh my God. Yes.
Did you get it?
Let's do it. I got it.
Sign it.
Fuck yeah. It's signed.
Okay.
You mean like a crypto airdrop?
Oh, sorry.
Well, yeah, kind of a
Why
crypto
is this
airdrop.
thing like-
Thank you.
I now represent you, Bruce.
That's right.
But
take over the world.
only I and nobody else. So I own you now.
Are you
Oh
going to
my
pay him in
God.
crypto, by the way?
We can negotiate that.
Okay. All right.
Because here's the deal. Here's the deal here. I have a client
Okay.
who needs a leading man
Okay.
for their upcoming project. I think you'd be perfect for the role.
Really?
But we need to get you in front of the right people, you know what I mean?
Yeah. How do I do that?
Well, if you follow the script, I'll tell you,
All right. Perfect.
okay?
That's great. That's great. By the way, and you improv all that. I love that. Let's see. I think this is the first page fade in, right? So we have Bruce, Chris, Shawnee, and Cal. Yeah, Bruce, Chris. Okay, so we have Chris. Still have Chris in here.
Getting a little feedback, George.
Yeah. It's one of our mic.
Yeah, that's
Nope.
It's still there.
yeah.
It went out for
It's
a
something to
minute,
do with
for a
that
second.
chord.
Yeah.
Actually, it kind of sounds like a little bit of the noise, the vocal warm-ups.
Maybe I
that
can
we were
I had a
doing
feeling
earlier.
that's what you were
Yeah.
going to say. Yeah.
Use a different headphone. I can use her headphone. Her headphone. Use Karen's headphone. Is there?
It's good.
No, it's still there.
Testing, 1 2 1 2 1 2.
It's
Here we
better, but
are.
it's still, yeah.
Test,
Live in
hello.
Beverly Hills,
It's fine.
California.
It's fine with me. I mean,
Hello.
I can hear it. I
Hello.
can hear it for sure.
I love you. Won't you
Oh,
do
shoot.
it? Okay.
In my place.
All right, hello.
Test what?
All right, cool. Let's do it. Anybody want to do the stage direction this
I'll
time?
do it.
Yeah. Okay. So actually, Chris, I think you're gonna play Chris and
Cal.
Cal. So.
And then, yeah,
is
Chris.
is Steve in this scene?
Where is that?
Is Steve in this scene? Let me see. Steve is not in the scene. Okay. So either you and I could do the stage direction, Sean.
All right.
All right. Okay, I'll just do this one then. Fade in. Interior print shop day. Bruce and Shawnee are sitting at the counter in the print shop when Chris enters.
Hey guys, what's up?
Chris, we have something we want to show you.
It's something you're gonna love.
Well, what is it?
It's a holodeck.
A holodeck? Like in Star Trek?
Exactly.
Wow. I've always wanted to try one of those.
Well, we're inviting you to try it out with us. We're gonna do a Die Hard role play,
Oh, that sounds awesome.
and you can be Bruce Willis.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
That's like so cool.
Yeah, we thought you liked that.
But first, we need to make sure we can trust you.
We heard you were interested in stealing, Steve.
Oh, I was just curious about the technology.
We can understand that, but we want to make sure you're not gonna try anything funny with a holodeck.
I promise I won't. I just want to try it out.
Good. Then let's go.
They all stand up and head to the holodeck. Cut to interior holodeck day. Chris is standing in the middle of the holodeck looking around in amazement. Shawnee and Bruce are standing next to him. Okay, Chris, you ready to be Bruce Willis?
Yeah, let's do it.
Computer, initiate Die Hard program.
The holodeck flickers and then comes to life, transporting them into a virtual version of the Nakatomi Plaza. Welcome to the party, pal!
This is like amazing.
Just remember, Chris, this is just a game.
Yeah, don't get too caught up in it.
Oh, don't worry, I won't.
They start the game and begin to play out the events of Die Hard. As they go through the levels, Chris becomes more and more immersed in the game, forgetting that it's not real.
I can't believe this. I feel like I'm really here.
Well, that's the beauty of the holodeck. You can be anyone you want to be.
Just remember, Chris, when the game is over, it's over, okay?
I know. But can we do this again sometime?
Sure thing. We'll have to come up with another game for next time, though.
They continue to play the game, laughing and having a good time. Fade out. I think this one, I believe, George Journey. So the second one, I'm gonna read the prompt and then let me see. The second scene is about Cal's official entrance. So this is write a script about the entrance of the Cal, the entertainment agent who wants to be Bruce's new agent, and Cal needs Steve's help to do that. Bruce, Shawnee, and Shawnee often talk a lot. All right, is Steve in this scene? Let me double check. All right. So
I don't see Steve in
Steve
the
is
scene.
not in this scene. Okay, cool. All right, so it's just me, Bruce, Shawnee,
Cal.
and the Cal. Okay, cool. And Sean, do you want to do the stage direction on this?
Yeah, sure.
All right, cool.
Print shop day. Bruce and Shawnee are chatting when Cal enters the print shop.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. My name is Cal. I'm an entertainment agent. I'm interested in representing you, Bruce. You have incredible potential.
Thank you, Cal. That means a lot coming from an agent like you.
But why would you be interested in Bruce? He's just a small-time actor.
I have a keen eye for talent, and Bruce has what it takes to be a star. But to make it big, he needs the right representation. You need a manager.
So what do I have to do?
Well, I have a client who needs a leading man for their upcoming project. I think you'd be perfect for the role, but we need to get you in front of the right people.
What kind of project are we talking about here?
It's a big budget action film, and the director is looking for someone with your look and talent.
That sounds incredible, but what does Steve have to do with all of this?
Well, as you know, Steve is a very advanced robot. I believe his unique abilities could help us secure this role for you. We can use his advanced technology to showcase your talents to the director and producers.
Oh, I see what you're getting at, Cal. You want to use Steve's capabilities to give Bruce the role.
Exactly. With Steve's help, we can make sure the right people see Bruce's potential.
Well, I'm game. Let's do it.
I like the way you think, Cal. Let's make it happen.
Excellent. I'll start putting the plan into action right away.
Fade out.
All right. Okay, this script absolutely needs work. But I kind of get an idea of what do you guys think?
It's a starting point.
Yeah, so I think we need to because the script that's generated, it's all based on our prompt, right? So I feel like since Shawnee is the professional criminal mastermind, I think he has to have some sort of line that kind of makes either funny, a little bit funny, and also a little bit sabotaging, right? Kind of make fun of Bruce or something like that. And then
also, as I was reading it, before we got to the last part where Shawnee says, yeah, I like the way you think, Cal, let's make it happen. Because I was thinking that Cal now represents kind of a different angle with the robot, right? Other than what Shawnee had in mind, right?
Yeah.
So there could be like a little bit of a conflict of interest, maybe.
Okay.
So it might be more about Steve than it is really Bruce then, right? So, I mean, the way I looked at it is I'm using you as a tool.
Yeah.
But it's really Steve
that you want.
That is my motivation.
Yeah. I like that. I like that idea.
And it's also Shawnee's because Steve, Shawnee has had his mind on the robot from the very beginning because he's got this intent of making Steve part of his mastermind theft plan, using Steve to go around and doing his dirty work for him, right?
Yeah.
So that's what creates the kind of the conflict. That's kind of
so
interesting.
There's conflict between you guys because you guys all want him for different purposes. And what is my relationship with Steve at this point? Because I guess I could be this person that Steve is going on adventure with, right? Because he kind of, for some reason, he trusts me, and then he, I think that's what I'm getting right now. And there's also another note that I was having when I was reading it earlier. It was about Cal. Tim agent, I'm really interested in representing you. It was when you said that, now I represent you, now you control me. And then I feel like there's probably something that you can, is like, now that I control you, I control the robot or something like that. So let me write down a prompt. Okay, write a script. Yeah, so with Shawnee. Okay, Sean, what do you want? How do you want to sabotage? How do you want that to happen? The scene between you and Cal.
Well,
when you're fighting over the Bruce, but in reality you're fighting over the robot. Yeah.
Let's see.
What would be something that you would say?
Well, I was thinking maybe Cal. Cal, I had my mind set on using Steve for my own purposes, something along that line.
Well,
maybe.
why can't we work together?
Well, yeah, but I've got something in mind that involves some high crime stuff. I don't know if you want to get involved with that, right? Something to think about, right? Because.
Well, funny you should say that. Because one of our investors in the label is kind of,
shady character?
A bit shady. And they may be interested as a side investment in what you have planned. So maybe we can make this work for both of us.
Hmm.
I'll talk to him about it.
Interesting. All right. Thank you.
All right.
Does that give you enough to work with there?
The what? No, this is a new script. Now continue to work out after injection in the reel. Okay, so this is I believe this is George's idea. So this is something wrong with Chris's brain after he went on the holodeck, and then he woke up in the print shop, but still thinks he's Bruce Willis. They all talk a lot, and they inject him in the heart like in Pulp Fiction when they wake up in another print shop. The real one this time. Pulp Fiction was another holodeck screenplay with lots of dialogue. Okay, so this is a spin-off of the what was the Pulp Fiction, and also what was the other one? Total Recall. Yeah.
Really?
All right. So
I need more audio from you though. I'm not getting you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you
so
hear me?
you
That's
need
better.
to stay closer to it.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
A little bit more.
Can you hear me now?
Maybe you need to point it up a little bit. Maybe George could help us.
That's
with that.
that's a perfect impression of the AT&T man.
Actually, it was Verizon. Can you
Was
hear
it
me
Verizon?
now?
Yeah.
AT&T is Lily.
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right, you good? Okay, I can hear myself
Okay.
now. Perfect. All right. Let's see. We have Shawnee, we have Chris, we have Bruce. Who else we have? We have Cal, and who's Edison?
Oh, Edison was the Indian guy.
Okay. Okay. But I'll play Edison then.
All right.
That's on the second script anyway. I'm starting to hear feedback. For some reason. Yeah, I hear feedback again. All right, so have an interesting track record. Okay, so we have Steve. We have
where are
Steve
starting
as well.
From this side, this page. here?
This is the first page. This is the first page, and then we're gonna go to the middle of second piece of paper, which is the end of first script. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This is gonna be a ridiculous script. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Chris, do you want to do the
Yeah.
the stage direction?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Okay. Fade in, interior, print shop day. Chris wakes up on the floor of the print shop, dazed and confused. Bruce, Shawnee, and Steve are standing over him, looking concerned.
Chris, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. Wait, why are you calling me Chris? Don't you know who I am?
Who would that be?
I'm Bruce Willis, of course.
That's a good one. But seriously, are you feeling okay?
What do you mean? I feel fine.
My scan shows abnormal brain activity. It's possible that Chris is suffering from some sort of delusion. Is there anything we can do to help him?
We need to get him to a doctor. We can't risk taking him out in public like this. We need to find a way to keep him here until we can figure out what's going on.
Suddenly, the door bursts open, and Cal, a flashy entertainment agent, enters the room. Hey there, my Hollywood darlings. I heard through the grapevine that you're looking for some representation.
Who are you?
My name's Cal. I'm the best damn agent in town. Now, what do you say we make some magic together?
What kind of magic?
The kind that gets you in the door of every major studio in town. The kind that puts you on the map, baby.
Cal, I presume you have an interesting track record in the entertainment industry.
Wow, Steve, you know who I am. I'm flattered.
I have extensive knowledge of the entertainment industry. Your history is fascinating.
Well, I like to think of myself as a bit of a maverick. But enough about me. Let's talk about you guys. I hear you've got some serious talent here.
How did you hear about us?
Let's just say I have my ways. Now, what do you say we get down to business? Suddenly, Chris begins to convulse on the ground, his delusions getting worse. Yippee-ki-yay, mother!
He's having some sort of seizure. We need to do something.
Steve, can you scan him and figure out what's going on? It appears that Chris's brain is malfunctioning. He is experiencing a type of a hallucination that is causing him to believe he is someone else.
Fascinating. I've never seen anything like it.
We need to do something to snap him out of it.
Well, there's only one thing that's gonna work.
Bruce grabs a shot of adrenaline and a syringe from a nearby cabinet.
Hang on, Chris, this is gonna hurt! Shh!
Bruce injects Chris in the heart, just like in Pulp Fiction. As they wake up, Chris looks around in confusion, trying to piece together what just happened.
Are you alright, Chris?
What the hell just happened?
You're having some sort of delusion, man. We had to bring you out of it.
What did you do to me?
We had to give you a shot of adrenaline to get you outgoing again.
This is the real print shop, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I can't believe I thought I was Bruce Willis. Well, well, well. What do we have here?
What do you? Let me see. Where are we? Okay.
Bruce.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cal, what are you doing here?
I heard about your little adventure with Chris here. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
Impressed. Do you realize that he was completely out of it, right?
That may be true, but the fact is, you guys managed to bring him out of it. That's not something most people can do.
So why are you really here, Cal?
I think it's time for Bruce to have a new agent.
What? Why? Like why?
It's nothing personal, Bruce. It's just business. And I think I can take your career to the next level.
Yeah. How do you plan on doing that?
I have connections, Shawnee. Connections that can get Bruce in the door with the big studios and the top producers. And with Steve's help, we can make it happen.
Hold on. What does Steve have to do with this?
Oh, come on, Simmons. You think I don't know what about... You don't think I know about Steve? That little robot of yours has been causing quite a stir in the industry. I can use him to our advantage.
No way, Cal. Steve is off limits.
Look, I'm not asking for much. Just a little help to get Bruce where he deserves to be. Think about it. As Cal walks out of the print shop, the group is left in silence, deep in thought about his proposal. Bruce looks over at Steve, who has been quiet throughout the conversation.
What do you think, Steve? I think we need to be careful, Bruce. Cal is not someone to be trusted. I hear you, Steve. We'll keep an eye on him. Johnny?
I don't know where we're at.
Oh, it's the last page. Last page. It's this one.
Oh, got the pages mixed up here.
I know.
It's the one in your left hand, I think, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll prompt you.
All right, thanks.
I hear you, Steve. We'll keep an eye. We'll keep an eye on him.
Now, we're not giving him Steve, no matter what.
The group nods in agreement, knowing that they need to protect their prized possession. But with Cal's offer lingering in the air, they know that the road ahead will not be an easy one. Fade out.
I send you another script. George, I send you another script, another prompt. Yeah. So this is a lot of this. We definitely need to work on this.
And you know what we also need to do? We need to be a little bit more organized with these script pages because it's too easy to get them mixed up and not know which one is which here.
Yeah,
they need to be numbered in such a way that, like scene 1, page this and that, right? That would help a lot of that.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Page numbers for sure.
Right.
What the hell just happened? There were some thoughts that came through when we were doing it. First was that Chris, what have you been doing? Yeah, about the criminal mastermind killed the entertainment journey. Yeah, there was when the right here, what the hell just happened? You're having some sort of delusion. Yeah, I like the fact that the George's idea, which is but except maybe the Cal could be the person who had the brain injury. Cal was like, hey, I'm gonna help Bruce so I can get the robot. And then they went on an adventure together, and Cal ended up having the brain damage, right? And then it becomes.
So I end up with brain damage?
No, like, because in this script he has brain damage. It was Chris having brain damage, right? So he couldn't tell if he's Bruce Willis or he's Chris, right? So that could be a good way to end. It's like, because I'm trying to figure it out what happens first and then what happens later, right? So it could, in my mind, it would be like it would start with Cal walking into the print shop and trying to help Bruce, and then Bruce said, "Okay, yeah, let's do it." And then they went on an adventure together, and Bruce would be like, "Hey, I'm gonna show you this alien planet, or we're gonna show you the holodeck." And then they went on an adventure, and then Cal get brain damage, and then the rest of us trying to help you to recover. I think that's a good premise, no matter what happens. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see what this says. I think we should have we can find a way to make it work. And then to the Amazon.
So it doesn't say Shawnee, it says Sani, but I assume that's Shawnee.
It's Shawnee. It's Shawnee. Yeah.
It's missing that. Okay.
Shawnee, how we love you, how we love you, our dear old Shawnee.
Oh yeah, so this is the one where they were trying to both want to the robot. Right? Okay, yeah. This could be fun. Okay. We'll each play our own character. I'll do the stage direction this time.
Okay.
Is Steve in this one? Anybody else want to try Steve? You can do a different voice.
I could do Steve.
You want to try Steve? Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do Steve.
Maybe you'll do it better than I do. You know, like try a different voice if you want. All right, fade in. Interior print shop day. Bruce is working on the print shop while Steve the robot is helping him. Suddenly, Shawnee Shysterman, the criminal mastermind, and Kel, the entertainment agent, enter the print shop.
Bruce, it's been a long time since we last saw each other.
Hey, Bruce, I have a great idea for you. How about we take you on an adventure around the world?
That sounds interesting. But what about Steve? I can't just leave him here.
Don't worry about Steve. We'll take care of him.
Yeah, we'll make sure he's safe and sound.
Well, I'm not so sure.
Excuse me, but I am perfectly capable of taking care of myself.
Oh, don't worry, Steve. We're not going to hurt you. In fact, we could use your help.
Yes, we need you to help us find some hidden treasures around the world.
Wait a minute. Are you two planning to rob something?
No, we're not robbers. We're just looking for adventure.
And fame and fortune, of course.
I don't know. This all sounds a little fishy to me.
I agree with Bruce. I think we should stay here and focus on our work.
Come on, guys. Don't be such party poopers. This could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Exactly. We could make a movie about it and become rich and famous.
I don't know, man.
I think we should hear them out, Bruce. Maybe we can find a way to make it work.
All right. Let's hear your plan.
Great. We'll start by going to Egypt.
And then to the Amazon.
And then to Japan.
And then to...
Suddenly, Chris bursts into the print shop dressed as Bruce Willis.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother effers!
What the hell's going on?
Who's this guy?
Is he supposed to be Bruce Willis? No, that's Chris. He's been acting like Bruce Willis ever since we injected him with that serum.
Serum? What serum?
It's a long story, man.
Well, we don't have time for long stories. We have a world to explore.
Yeah, and adventures to be had.
Count me in.
Oh, great.
This is not going to end well.
Fade out. All right.
Saved by the fade out.
Fuck yeah.
Saved by the extreme fade out.
Extreme fade out. No, I like some parts. There's some parts I was really close to burst. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I like when you guys all like, oh, don't worry about it. We'll take care of it. You know, you guys are such like alive. It's like, what the fuck?
We're shykesters.
Yeah. What about being on conflict? Since a long time we saw each other. Yeah. Burst into the so on. Yeah, I think with this whole idea with three of us, we actually need to have some sort of writing ourselves, because I like the way you were saying earlier. We were like, oh, we have to sign the contract and everything. It was very detailed, very specific. And then also with the there has to be like a sort of wave, right? I feel like you and Shawnee and Kel needs to fight first.
Yeah, we're gonna go through.
Yeah.
We're working together at times, but then we're gonna go through some battles of who has more
More
power
control
over
the Steve.
more control.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
What I think what's going to happen with Chris is he's going to continue to bounce back in between Chris and Bruce all the time during the whole journey.
Right.
George, can you
Right.
can you
Until the serum wears off.
1 second,
course.
George? Could you
Who knows when that's going to be?
We don't know.
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Maybe the serum works in a way where sometimes he's in, sometimes he's out. Sometimes
hold that
he's in,
thought?
sometimes he's
George,
out.
could you take his prompt as voice writing?
Okay.
Yeah. Could you take his prompt as the voice, and activate the voice recording to voice to text, and then you can write down, and then it'll have a script for that. Because it's gonna take forever for me to write it.
I just came up with an idea.
Yeah.
You know, the serum is making Chris think that he's Bruce Willis.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Shawnee Shysterman gets the idea that maybe he could use that same serum to inject into Steve to make him do his dirty work for him.
Okay. Hold that. George, did you get that?
Not yet.
Okay, all right.
I'm doing it right now.
All right. Let me write that down. Okay. So let me get Chris's idea first. So I'm sorry. What was your idea again?
Well, the first part is Cal and Shawnee are going to they're working together, but they're going to start to struggle over each other's power over the situation.
Fight each other about the pie. About
Over the robot.
Cal the agent, entertainment agent, and Shawnee, the criminal mastermind, fighting each other over the power
Of Steve.
in control of Steve.
And at the same time, we have Chris continuing to bounce back and forth between Chris and Bruce Willis.
Okay, and
Unpredictably.
yeah, at the same time, Chris bounces back and forth between
Between Chris
Bruce
and
Willis.
Bruce Willis.
and Chris himself
Between himself and Bruce Willis.
That could be a sign that
while
the serum is starting to wear
going
off, by the
on
way. Maybe.
an alien planet
Yeah, so maybe as it starts to wear
concert
off, he starts to go
adventure
back and forth.
with
Which
Bruce.
in some cases we may
Steve.
need Bruce Willis. And you know what I mean? There's situations where maybe it works out that he's Bruce Willis at that time. Because maybe he's more courageous or whatever.
Uh-huh.
You know, Bruce Willis.
Yeah,
Whatever Bruce Willis brings to the table.
right.
More than Chris would.
And hopefully more than the current Bruce Willis.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
Sad.
yeah, very.
Bruce Willis has a disease or
Dementia.
what is it?
I think it's dementia. It's a form of dementia.
So George, how long are we running?
I think this is the end of
This is the
script.
last scene? Okay.
The last script. Why was the dementia caused by?
It's a degenerative disease.
Could be from all the stunt work that he was doing. Maybe he hit his head too much or something.
Possible.
You know, that's what was happening with Muhammad Ali. You know, because of all the punches
Yeah,
that he took.
and
all that.
apparently a lot of NFL players as
Yeah.
well from concussions. Basically concussions to
Right.
you know
Right.
head concussions. So
I sent you another one. I just sent you. Yeah,
Thank you. Okay.
this is Steve.
Keep talking, guys.
Which is page 1? Which is page 2 here?
I'm trying to figure it out.
so page 1 will have interior holodeck night, I believe. That's page 1. It's the one with all in black.
Uh-huh.
I believe that's page 1.
Okay.
Page 2 is the next page then,
Yeah.
because there's only
Oh,
two pages.
yeah, the,
so.
the back side of it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George,
Huh.
you
So-
the one with the alien
Right.
picture instead of the holodeck with the
Oh, you sent me a message
I sent you a message.
about how the entertainment agents mastermind
Yeah.
fight each other.
Yeah.
Leave us single.
Yeah,
Okay, come in.
Just do that with the alien planet adventure instead of the holodeck for the last one.
Okay, so who's gonna read stage direction?
I'm still trying to figure out the pages for now.
So this one is page 1.
Okay.
And it'll say at the top interior holodeck night.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so that's page 1 for front side, and then there's a back side, and then the other page, of course, is page 2, and then
This looks like page 3.
I only have 2 pages.
Yeah.
so-
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm
Well, it's
clear now.
actually 4
I'm clear.
pages
Well,
on
if
2
you,
pieces
yeah.
of paper.
So if you want to talk about 4 pages, then so this would be page 1,
Yeah.
page 2,
Uh-huh.
page 3, page 4.
That's what I
right?
figured too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so you're doing
you guys hear the feedback?
stage direction then, correct?
Can you guys hear the feedback?
Test.
Easy with the cables.
All right.
That's
yeah,
good.
it's good now.
That's good.
It's good now.
Just yeah.
Thank God. All right.
Okay.
Here we go. Anybody want to do stage direction this time?
I'll do it. I'll do the stage
I'll be
direction again.
Bruce, and then who else we have this time?
The phone, your phone.
We have Steve. I'll do Steve this time.
Okay.
I'll do Bruce and Steve. Shawnee will be Shawnee.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. As they begin their virtual safari adventure, Steve continues to work on his comedy routine. The group sets out on their journey, unsure of what challenges they will face, but ready for whatever comes their way. Fade in, interior, holodeck, night. Chris is on stage wearing a leather jacket and a smirk on his face. Bruce, Shawnee, and Shawnee are sitting in the front row watching him perform. Yippee-ki-yay, mother effer! The audience erupts in laughter. No, seriously, folks, it's great to be here tonight. I never thought I'd get a chance to perform stand-up comedy in the holodeck of a print shop. But hey, you know, life is full of surprises, right? Shawnee leans over to Bruce and whispers in his ear.
I think we should sign this guy up. He's got potential.
I think you're right. He could be the next big thing.
Don't forget about Steve. He's the real star of the show. Yeah, we'll have to find a way to work him into the act.
Chris continues with his routine, delivering one-liners and anecdotes in the style of Bruce Willis. I was driving down the highway the other day and I saw that sign that said Exit 13B. I thought, man, that sounds like really a bad Bruce Willis movie. But seriously, folks, you know what they say about me? They say I'm the poor man's Bruce Willis. But you know what? I'll take it. At least I'm not the poor man, Steve. Shawnee and Bruce exchange glances, unsure of what to make of Chris's last comment.
Hey, have you ever thought about doing a Die Hard parody?
As they enter the holodeck, they see Steve, the robot, standing on a small stage with a microphone in his hand. He is telling jokes, but nobody seems to be laughing.
Why did the robot go on a diet? To lose some motherboard weight. That's hilarious, Steve. Keep on going.
Wait, what does Steve... Why does Steve want to become a stand-up comedian?
Maybe he wants to be more than just a robot. Everyone wants to pursue their dreams, you know.
Well, I think Steve should stick to what he's good at, like helping us with our adventures.
I guess I'm not very funny, but I can still assist you in your endeavors. Speaking of which, what kind of adventures do you have in mind, Shawnee?
Well, I was thinking we could rob a bank, or maybe steal some valuable art. I know some people who could help us pull it off, too.
I don't think that's a good idea. We don't want to get into any legal trouble.
Yeah, I think we should stick to something less dangerous, maybe a treasure hunt or road trip?
I want to go to space. Can we do that?
I can create a holodeck program for that. We can go on a virtual space adventure.
Oh, man, that sounds boring. I want to do something exciting.
How about we go on a safari in Africa? That sounds adventurous and safe.
I like that idea. Let's do it.
I thought you'd never ask. As Chris continues with his set, Shawnee and Bruce huddle together, deep in conversation.
Hey, what do you think? Should we sign him up?
Definitely. Yeah. We'll make sure to bring Steve along for the ride.
Shawnee grins, excited by the prospect of taking Steve on the road.
This is going to be one hell of a ride.
Fade out.
All right, so this is the second script. It's the stage. Okay, so it's the stick. Okay, it's the same character. So let's just I'll do the stage direction, and then because I know it gets lengthy. All right, and then we'll just play each character. Yeah. Shawnee takes the stage after Chris finishes his set, looking nervous but determined. He clears his throat and starts speaking into the mic.
So, I hear Bruce Willis is in the house tonight. Yeah, I know, big deal, right? But seriously, folks, I've been a fan of Bruce for a long time. In fact, I've seen all the movies, all of his movies, even Hudson Hawk. Hey, cut me some slack. It's a guilty pleasure.
Shawnee paces back and forth on stage, trying to think of more material.
You know, being a criminal mastermind is tough work. You have to be sneaky, cunning, and always one step ahead of the law. But you know what the hardest part is? Finding a good hideout. I mean, seriously, where do you go when you need to lay low? Motel 6? No, thanks. Too many bedbugs. Your cousin's basement? Maybe, if you're lucky. But me, I prefer the holodeck. It's like a vacation from reality. You can be anyone, go anywhere, do anything. It's like my own personal paradise.
Shawnee looks out at the audience, hoping for some laughs. The crowd responds with a polite chuckle.
All right. Tough crowd. I'll leave you with this. What do you call a group of criminals who love to sing? A robbery quartet.
Funny. Okay. Shawnee exits the stage to scattered applause, looking a bit deflated. Okay, the next part is Bruce. Okay. Anybody wants to do the stage direction this time? Because it sounds a lot cooler when I do it. Okay.
Bruce takes the stage, the lights shining brightly on him.
So I heard that they are making a lot of new restaurants for people who are constipated. It's called the Can't Poop.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is so bad. I was going to tell you a time traveling joke, but you guys didn't like it.
The audience laughs louder.
And finally, what's brown and sticky?
The audience lean in.
A stick. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Sean and Chris high-five him as he steps off the stage, basking in the glow of the audience's approval.
What the fuck?
You go, man, you go.
The jokes are so bad.
Yeah. Well, it was designed to be bad, right?
So there's just 2 pages left, right?
There's 2 pages left. Yeah.
2 pages left?
Yeah. It's on the floor.
Okay.
Um,
Is that these?
yeah. Transcends on the adventure to an alien planet.
All right.
There's too many
No,
dialogues.
there's just this page left. Just one page left.
Let me see.
Yeah.
One piece of paper, two
It's
sides.
2 pages. Yeah.
Interior
Okay.
print shop day.
It's the
Chris
same
is
page.
sitting
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Steve. Okay. Interior print shop day. Chris is sitting with Steve, who is practicing his stand-up routine. So that's the one we're on now. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll do the stage direction then.
Okay. Let me see if there's any other
There's
character.
Chris,
then.
Steve, Shawnee, Cal.
Bruce. Is Steve in here? Is Steve in here? Steve is not in here at all.
I do not
No.
see Steve.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That
Well,
way you
he's
don't have
in,
to act
he's
like
in
a
the
robot.
scene, but he doesn't talk.
Okay.
Okay. Interior print shop day. Chris is sitting with Steve, who is practicing his stand-up routine.
Oh, wait a minute.
The
Are we on
interior.
the same page?
This is the same. This is the page.
Oh, I got this one.
Oh, that's yours. This one's yours then. What is this one for? Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
That's it. This is different.
Oh, that's
This takes
crazy.
place- This takes place in the spaceship.
Yeah. Why are we getting 2 different pages? Oh, let me see. Are you looking at the one with the spaceship,
Yeah.
Chris?
No, I'm looking at the one where they're in the print shop and Steve is working on a stand-up.
Yeah, that one we already did. Let's see. Oh, this one's yours. Yeah, this one's yours. I must mix up the pages
Okay.
earlier.
I don't remember doing that scene where I say you're not very funny. Did we do that?
No, I don't think so.
No,
We didn't do that. So which one are we doing first? The print shop or the spaceship?
we're doing the spaceship.
That's first?
All right.
Let me see. Just like us, the spaceship ready for the. Oh, I don't think we did either of them.
We didn't
So,
do either
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them.
yeah, yeah. So we can do either one first. Shawnee, let me see which one is Steve in there. Okay, so the second one has. Yeah, let's do the alien one second. Yeah, let's do
On the spaceship?
Yeah, let's do the stand-up routine first.
The print shop and then the spaceship.
Yeah, yeah. Let's do the print shop and.
And then
stand-up routine.
I have a stop, George.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, we finish after this.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Interior print shop day. Chris is sitting with Steve, who is practicing his stand-up routine. Steve, I have to be honest with you. You're not very funny.
I am not programmed for comedy, Chris. I do not understand humor.
Yeah, I figured. Stick to what you're good at, being a robot. Meanwhile, Shawnee and Bruce are deep in conversation about robots.
Bruce, I think one day robots will have rights, just like humans.
Rights? Come on, Shawnee. Robots are just machines.
Yeah, but they're becoming more and more like us. They have emotions and personalities.
I don't know. I think we're a long way from that.
Suddenly, Cal bursts into the print shop. Guys, I have a great idea.
What do you want, Cal?
I want to represent Steve. I can get him booked at all the best robot clubs in the galaxy.
No way. Steve is not for sale.
Hey, relax, Bruce. Cal can't handle the power of Steve.
I can too. I'll prove it to you. Suddenly, Chris starts to convulse and shake. What's happening to me?
Don't worry, Chris. It's just your brain switching between Bruce Willis and yourself. It'll pass.
Hey, Shawnee, let's take Chris and Steve on an adventure to an alien planet.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Absolutely, and we'll take Shawnee and Cal too. It'll be the adventure of a lifetime.
The group sets off in a spaceship, landing on a planet filled with strange and exotic alien creatures. They make their way to a concert where they meet the alien diva singer Zora.
Who's gonna be the singer? Oh, I'm gonna do the singer.
You go.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, da 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 da.
This is amazing.
I can't believe we're actually here.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
I have to admit, this is pretty cool. Suddenly, the group is attacked by a group of alien thugs.
Hey, we have to get out of here.
I can't handle this.
Bruce jumps on stage and starts singing a rousing rendition of Born to Be Wild, while Shawnee and Cal fight off the aliens.
Born to be wild.
In the chaos, Steve is able to escape and make his way back to the spaceship. We did it! We saved Steve!
And have the adventure of a lifetime.
And prove that robots can be just like us.
The group heads back to the spaceship, ready for their next adventure.
Now the spaceship scene.
It just cut it. It just after Shawnee was I switch between Bruce and yourself, and they just go straight to spaceship.
Fade in. Interior. Spaceship day.
You don't like the segue?
I love it. I love it.
Bruce, Chris, Shawnee, and Cal are on a spaceship heading to an alien planet.
Hey, I don't trust you. You're just using us to get your hands on Steve.
What are you talking about? I'm just trying to help Bruce and his crew. I don't know who I am anymore. I keep bouncing back and forth between being Bruce Willis and myself.
Don't worry about it. Just enjoy the ride.
Suddenly, the ship shakes violently. What's happening?
We're being attacked.
The ship crash lands on an alien planet. Interior, planet, day. The group exits the ship and is surrounded by a crowd of curious aliens. I don't think they're here for us. Alien number 1 to the group. Welcome to our planet. We have been waiting for you. No, wait a minute. I'm gonna redo that again.
Okay.
Hey, welcome to our planet. We've been waiting for you.
You know, I don't like the sound of that.
Suddenly, an alien diva singer takes the stage, surrounded by flashing lights and futuristic instruments. Alien diva.
Greetings, travelers. I am honored to have you here for my concert. Let's dance.
The crowd erupts into a frenzy and begins to dance.
I think I can sing. Let me show you.
Bruce takes the stage and begins to sing a comically terrible rendition of I Will Always Love You. The aliens love it and clearly cheer wildly. I think we found our new act.
I don't think we need Bruce for this. We have Steve.
You're not taking Steve anywhere. Shawnee and Cal begin to fight over Steve. While the crowd continues to dance and the alien diva sings,
This is the weirdest adventure I've ever been on.
just go with it. Suddenly, the ship's engine power up, and the group rushes to board.
We can't leave yet. We have to take Steve with us.
No way! The group leaves Shawnee behind and takes off into space, leaving the alien planet and the wild dance party behind. Fade out.
Fade out. What a weird script. I love it.
Yeah. It's sounding more and more like Mystery Theater 3000 all the time. Right?
Yeah.
Have you seen that show?
No.
Well,
Google it sometime.
Yeah.
I think we had a wonderful day, and I kind of co-hosted the second half of what became Filtered 90211, and
Hell yeah.
Got to meet some new people today. So great job, everybody.
Yeah. Thank
Simmons,
you. Thank you.
awesome meeting you.
Yes.
When I still think of Lou Diamond Phillips. But,
Lou Diamond
Lou
Phillips.
Diamond Phillips. I drove him several times, actually, years ago.
Lou Diamond Simmons. Yeah.
When I
Lou
was
Diamond Simmons.
in my old limo
Where did
days.
you drive him?
Oh, I picked him up at the airport, drove him to his house, that kind of thing.
Yeah, where did he live?
I want to say that he lived in the same general area that Kiefer Sutherland lived in, who I also drove in the Toluca Lake area.
Yeah. So the Young Guns actually lived together almost.
Well, yeah, more or less. The great distinction between them, though, is that Kiefer Sutherland was a great tipper and Lou Diamond Phillips was not.
So learn from that, Simmons. Always tip well.
I'm so interested to know what the whereabouts of singers that I don't know.
No.
That
Well,
was-
Lou
that-
Diamond Phillips is an actor.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was the
okay.
one that played da 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 da.
La Bamba.
La Bamba.
He played
Okay.
Richie Valens
Yes.
in a movie in 1987.
I heard of
called
La Bamba. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I
That
heard
was
of La
the
Bamba.
big song that Richie Valens was famous for.
Okay.
Back in the early '60s.
Okay.
Right.
And-
And by the way, he came from Pacoima.
Pacoima.
Yeah.
Pacoima.
I used to live close to Pacoima when I was over in Sylmar years ago.
Not too far from the valley.
Yeah.
And it was a pleasure to meet you today.
You too.
And,
You
too,
again, want to introduce yourself again?
Yeah.
What did I sing? Oh.
Sean Francis.
Sean Francis.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm Chris Sloan, and I'm going to be signing off here on Beverly Hills
That's
90211.
just the goodbye scene.
Oh, we're doing a
So-
goodbye scene? Oh, it's just like one.
Oh, we're doing a goodbye scene?
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay.
And then we end with music. We all end.
All right, I'll do the direction.
Okay.
Fade. It's you just got it. Yeah, holodeck, Shawnee. Yeah. Okay, that's one. Fade in. Interior holodeck day. Bruce, Shawnee, Cal, Chris, and Steve are gathered in the holodeck looking sad. Well, guys, it's time to say goodbye to the holodeck for a while. We need to preserve the battery.
Yeah, it's a shame we can't keep playing our adventures. It was a lot of fun. I especially like the Alien Planet adventure. That diva singer was out of this world.
And I must say, I was quite impressed with Steve's performance as a stand-up comedian. Who knew a robot could be so funny? I agree. We need to let Steve stick to what he's good at. being a robot.
Thank you, Chris. I will continue to fulfill my duties as a robot to the best of my abilities. You know, guys, it's funny to think about robots having rights one day. Maybe they could be comedians too.
Who knows? Maybe one day we'll be the ones performing on the holodeck. As long as we can still have some fun, that's all that matters.
They all smile and nod in agreement. Fade out. Alright, good job, guys.
Yay!
Alright, we did it.
We were great. We were
We
great.
did
Oh,
it.
yes, yes.
Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
So that's a wrap, okay?
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
All right.
That's a wrap ass. Alright. That's a wet ass tissue. Alright. There we go.
You want us to keep these, or you